Hi, welcome once again to our tutorial objectives. We'll be looking at how to attempt the task for Unit 3, and I want you to look at the board while we explain one or two objectives we got for today. The first thing we'll be looking at this morning is the learning outcome and assessment criteria requirement for the course, how to approach the task, the use of case studies and own practice, and Harvard referencing. We might not be going into details about the Harvard referencing system because it has been covered already right there on the student module. Assessment for Unit 3. All coursework is assessed through written assessment. Therefore, you are required to provide a piece of writing, your own work, and submit to the college. The assessment includes case studies, project-based, or specific business organization. You can use your own place of work as a very good example. Learners will benefit from the analysis of reorganization or simulated case study. Bear in mind, this course is a vocational training. Therefore, the practical aspect of the training guarantee you the pass mark. As a learner, you are required to produce a word count of about 2,500 to 3,500 words for this piece of assignment. Ensure all sources of work are referenced and every quotation used properly cited to avoid plagiarism. Plagiarized or copied work will not be acceptable. As we have observed, lots of us copied from the internet, which is not acceptable in the academic environment. The next point we would like to discuss is the assignment structure. It is very important for you to follow these guidelines as they are the set requirement. The first thing we need you to do in your task is to briefly introduce your plan, your aims and objective for the written work. The next stage is the body of your work, where you are expected to explain the assessment criteria and the task, as well as use headings. I have given you example. If you are writing on 1.1, you are expected to use that heading. For example, compare and contrast different organizational structures and culture as well. And after that, the next stage is your conclusion. After conclusion, you are expected to provide a list of all references, which is the bibliography. You are expected to number all your page as a good practice. Section 1, assessment criteria. In this part of the section, I will use the student assignment brief so that everyone can understand the section 1. While working on section 1, you are expected to meet all the assessment criteria. 1.1 with a heading, 1.2 with a heading, 1.3 with a heading, and about 400 word count is expected from you. I will require us to look at the board now so that we can look at how to attempt the assignment brief. For instance, if you go to the module, meanwhile, let me take you back again to the board. Let me take you back again to the board where I will show you the module requirement. Okay, how to log in into the module. To access the student assignment brief. The first thing here is to go to the college website, West London College of Business e-learning portal, put your username and your password. It will take you straight to the page, and you go to my course area. Go to my course area of the website and click to the BTech level 4, and you will follow the link to organization and behavior. Follow the link to organization and behavior, and straight to unit 3 in the website. This is unit 3, organization and behavior. You click on the assignment brief. It will take you straight to the link of the assignment brief. All the credit level, the learning outcome, the unit content, as well as the assessment criteria. The grading criteria is provided for you to understand how to achieve your aim and objective for this task. What we're looking for here is the case study provided. Is the case study provided for us to answer the question. Very, very good. You have been given a case study of tarmac company and enterprise rent a car. That is very, very good. The case study is a bit lengthy. As a learner, you are expected to read the case study and interpret every information given thereby, and use those information to approach the task as provided. I will take you to the board now, where we will look at how to approach, for example, task 1. Like I said before, if you are approaching task 1, for example, you are expected to use a heading so that you can understand what we are talking about. The heading for task 1, which is 1.1, says compare and contrast different organizational structure and culture. This is task 1. Okay? You are expected first to look at the theoretical knowledge of organizational culture and structure. Look at what theories are talking about, the definition of culture, the definition of structure, and compare two organizations so that you can fulfill the requirement of that task. The second aspect is to bring in the case study. Here, you are expected to compare tarmac company and enterprise rent a car. Look at their organizational structure and culture. What are the advantages and disadvantages of the structure and culture, and how it influences performance? Okay? As well as you can bring in your own practice. Some of us who are working, you can include your place of work in line with the case study and provide references for all information use. You are expected to reference all the source, and the word count for this section is about 400 words. Hopefully, this can help you to achieve task 1. I hope that helps. Thank you very much.